All right, good morning, good people. This is Cajun cooking. I done dropped the camera. Let's try it again. All right, so look, this is Cajun cooking Thanksgiving turkey. All right, so this was all you people that says that injecting the turkey is better than dry rubbing the turkey. You just gotta know how to dry rub, all right? So I make my dry rub, Tony Chachere's with some extra virgin olive oil to make a paste. And when you make the paste, that's the consistency of it, almost like kinetic sand. All right. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna take this dry rub, and I'm going to rub this turkey all through the turkey. All right, under the skin, within the rib cage, leave seasoning in there, and I'm gonna show you how I'm doing that while you watching. All right. So first, I start on the top. I'm rubbing the turkey like I'm massaging my own leg. Okay. All right. You rub the turkey, make the turkey feel good with Tony Chachere's. That's what you do. If the turkey was alive, he'd thank you for this nice massage you're giving it. All right. You want to be very generous with the seasoning. You don't want to be pretty with it. You want to be generous with it. All right. And we're gonna rub it all on the outside before I go into the inside of the turkey. All right. Wherever the seasoning stick, that's what you want it to do. So if you get a lump or a clump in some areas, that's okay. Because the reality is you want it to stick to the skin. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what the olive oil does because just from cooking in the kitchen, I've learned over the years that olive oil made the best paste for it. All right. I tried the butter and all that stuff. That's just too liquidy. All right. You want to get all up under the wing, on the outside of the wing. Ideally, the very tips of the wing, because of how long it cooks. Normally, it cooks to the point to where there's it's so hard that it's really not consumable. So don't worry about putting too much seasoning in there. Just season till you season happy. All right. You always want to leave where there's crevices. You always want to leave seasoning in the crevices. All right. Leave the seasoning in the crevices because it's gonna pay off in the taste. Yeah, we want to be real generous with the seasoning. Don't play around with it. Real generous. Real generous. This turkey should look like it went through a tanning booth by the time you get done with it. All right. Sometimes turkey don't want to cooperate, so you gotta make sure you got a big enough bowl to flip it around and put it how you want to put it, so you can. Now you can't be afraid of rubbing the turkey, all right? You can't be worried about getting your hands all messed up. That's why we got dishwashing liquid. That's why we got soap and water, all right? Now you see this skin right here? You want to take a hand full of seasoning and go right into that breast cavity right there, all right? Right up there where the neck is. You want to get all that nice and seasoned up. Take your clumps of it in your hand and just take it in there and just insert it and rub it all in these pieces, okay? Now we're done with this side. I want you to see how it looks. You see how it gets that real dark brown, that brownish color right there? That's because I've Tony Chachere's the whole top of it, all right? And I even left, if you can see it really good, you'll see where I left seasoning in the crevices, okay? So now what we want to do is we want to get up underneath the skin. And what I mean underneath the skin is, you see this area right here? That area right there, you need to bust through it and apply seasoning all on top of the meat itself. We just applied it to the skin, but we're going to put it on top of the meat, straight to the meat. So wherever that skin can pull from the meat, you want to take your hand and bust through the little, I don't know what that inner skin's called, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to bust through there, and we're going to, as you can see, you'll see my hands getting all in there. You see that? That's what you want to do. You want to get all the way in there, all right? And you want to apply as much as seasoning as you can. I've never had one too salty. Never had one too salty. I'm pretty sure it's quite possible to probably get one too salty, but I mean, I don't think I'm dealing with, I don't know what kind of people I'm dealing with here on the line, so hey, part of cooking is experimenting, right? So, experiment. You're going to have to do the same thing for the quarter leg area. Right in here, you'll be able to bust through there, and you want to get this seasoning down in there real good, all right? Good morning, Pepe. I'm filming how to dry rub a turkey. No, I'm going to post it on my Facebook page. I had a lot of people and friends say, oh, they don't know how to do it. So I'm showing them right now. All right. Yeah, you want to get over on them. You want to get in them sides. You don't want to deprive the turkey of its intended purpose, which is to taste good. That's the whole purpose of why you dry rubbing it to this extent. You want this turkey to taste good from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? If you run out of seasoning like I've just done, then what you simply do is make some more. And luckily, my son yesterday sent me a text message via his mom to remind me that we were low on Tony Satcheries, all right? So I'm going to make some more because I've used this all up. And more consists of Tony Satcheries and olive oil. That's it. That's all it is, folks. Tony Satcheries and olive oil. Now it looks like this process is only going to take about 10 minutes. I'm probably going to eyeball about maybe about 4 tablespoons, all right? Because I think I'm about done. Originally, I think I did a half a cup, maybe. Tony Satcheries. This looks about, you might need to wear a gas mask when you first mix this together, because when the olive oil and those seasonings get together, it makes a wonderful Cajun occasion. I just made that up. So you want you not to be too liquidy, right? If you look at that, that's too liquidy. So I want it to be more like a paste. You have to have some dryness to it. So you just add you some until your seasoning soaks up a lot of the liquid till it kind of becomes a little more pasty. that good cayenne and other things that's in there. I think this will be alright. Yeah, just want to be a little pasty. Alright, so we right at 10 minutes. I think we're doing good. So now here's for the fun part. The rib cage, this part. You want to take that seasoning, you want to go all the way to the neck, to the hole in the neck. Come all the way up the inside part of the sternum, or what we probably would call it is the breast. But it's the inside. And you want to apply liberally, generous applications of your paste. All right? Generous. Then you want to find that rib cage. Take your fingers. That's why you gotta use fingers. Take your fingers and just go between those rib cage, and apply your seasoning. I'm gonna take a picture of all of it for you before. Something else I just noticed, I found a piece of ice. What that means is turkey is still frozen in some areas. So what I'm gonna do is, after I season it, and the turkey's been out for, my wife put the turkey out Sunday. I put the turkey back in Sunday night. Then they took it back out Monday. All right. I freak out about keeping food out past certain temperatures, okay? So you gotta be careful with that. Take 3 days. This is roughly the third day. Well, it is actually the third day. Should have been thawed out by now, but it's mostly thawed out. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna actually put it in the fridge either. Just gonna let it sit out and marinate for about 2 hours before I cook it. Because cook time is only 3 minutes per pound. So make sure you get a turkey. And if you get a turkey, and I want to send a shout out to my church who had a free will give, and that's what we gave out. Our bishop in our church gave out turkeys to the community, and the volunteers who all helped in handing out and servicing our community and the needy families. We were all blessed with a turkey as well, so thank God for that. But last thing I'm gonna put on here is this: is that once you get all of this seasoning applied, let the turkey sit. If you do this the night before, even better. I didn't do it last night because turkey was still frozen. I mean, it was still nicely frozen, so I just let it sit out overnight. All right, I think we got this bad boy all seasoned up to its seasonability. I just made that up, right? So I feel some spots in here that seem like it's deprived. We don't want to deprive nothing on the inside. We want it to be good from the rooter to the tutor if it was a pig. All right. So now that we have massaged, glazed, do all the other stuff that you do to turkeys, make this turkey look good and taste good, I'm going to just apply a little bit more on the outside, because what I want to happen is while it's sitting here marinating, it's still probably going to do some melting if there's any water still in there. And you always want to turn the turkey upside down so any excess water can drain out of it. Because what I'm going to do is before I put it inside this grease, peanut oil, in this inside turkey fryer I have here that I got for Christmas last year, what we're going to do is I'm going to pour the water off, and I'm going to literally just make sure that it's dry. I'm not going to use a paper towel to pat dry it because I'm not trying to take off any seasoning. You just have to ensure that it's not wet to the extent where water drips off of it and drips out of it. So if it's wet with the seasoning that you applied, that's fine. All right. So I'm gonna wash my hands, and in about 30 seconds we'll be done with this video. While I'm washing my hands, I'm talking to you. So the grease prep, I use a indoor fryer. For all of you good people that's gonna use the outdoor fryer, I've done that too for several years. The indoor fryer is just so much more convenient. Carries the same safety concerns. The only difference is you're not dealing with an actual fire and gasoline. So, but you still got heated oil and water don't mix. Oil at 375 degrees, it don't like water. It doesn't like water, all right? So, hey, listen, I hope this video helps some of you injectors. And nothing wrong with injecting. I just don't like what happens when you inject. If you pay attention to it and you're frying it, the areas where you inject is black. That's because the liquid that was there got cooked. I don't like that crunchy flavor of cooked injection juice. So it is what it is. Oh, Patriots for the Super Bowl. All right, so check this out. This is what's going to do our damage this year. Extra large turkey fryer. I'm going to clean her up from my last cooking event. And we're going to enjoy a fried turkey this Thanksgiving. All right, I hope this helps somebody out. Appreciate you. Peace.